What is up, everyone? Aeneas here. Today we're playing Tiny Dimir Control. Why is it called Tiny? Well, basically it is kind of a slimmed down version of Dimir Control. We're focusing on the 2 and 3 mana drops, with a few splashed above that, but mostly around the lower end of the spectrum. Why is that? Well, because Best of 1 is a very aggro dominated format right now, and in order to keep up with them, we gotta play small ball as well. So yeah, let's take a look at the deck. So basically, we've got 8 1-drops, Consider and Cut Down. Consider to find us our lands and find us our answers later in the game. And sometimes throw things in the graveyard that we can get back. And then Cut Down, just kind of necessary for best of 1 because of all the mono red and soldiers and mono white and just you name it. It's out there. We got to cut it down. So that's what it's for. Then we got plenty of 2-drop spells. A lot of the standard ones make the cut. And we also have some of the new ones with Proliferate, like the Experimental Augury, Anoint with Affliction, Drown in Ichor, and Shoulders Edict, which I found to be very strong and very helpful in this meta. So definitely wanted that in here, and we have 2 of those. We also are running Voidwing Hybrid as a kind of our 2-drop creature of choice, I guess. Got one of our win cons. It's recursive. It puts toxic counters on the opponent, which can also be a win con. It's a good blocker. It's flying. Just, yeah, really all around superstar card. So that's our 2-drop. And in the 3-drop slot, we've got Aether Channeler to give us some blockers. It's good against Lily. It's you can bounce something that's hard to remove and then counter it later. You can just draw a card for value if you got nothing else better to do. It was secretly a really good card in the last standard, but yeah, I'm trying it out now with some of the new cards, and so far seems pretty good in my testing. We also got Lilian of the Veil. I think this card has kind of grown in its power since the last set. It was pretty good, but it kind of died off. But now everyone's playing all these ward creatures and these like can't be targeted creatures and protection from whatever hexproof. So having the sacrifice ability is really sweet. And then on top of that, since we're running proliferate spells, we can pretty easily pump her up, get that second sacrifice off. So kind of like a double removal spell in one package, and can be very annoying for the opponent. So yeah, it's great fit in the deck as well. We're also running Arcane Proxy. This is kind of a historic and even explorer all-star. And we don't have a lot of the sweet cards that historic has to make this really great, but it still does quite a bit of work with the proliferate cards, Experimental Augury and Drown in Ichor. And even, you know, sometimes getting back the other spells. But basically, it's a 2-for-1. You get a body, you get to probably kill a creature of the opponent's, and sometimes you also get to proliferate and get your Voidwing hybrids back, get your counter on your Lily, etc., etc. So, yeah, it's very strong right now, I think, with those proliferate spells, and just means so I don't need to run as many, and I still can get good value off it. Like, you know, if I have a Drown in Ichor turn 2, kill something, maybe I drop like a Voidwing Hybrid, they kill that or try trade with that, then a little bit later I cast this and do it again, get the proliferate, get my Voidwings back. So very often at 2-for-1, 3-for-1, sometimes even more. So very strong card for sure. All right, and then the top end of the deck, it's kind of like necessary evil things. They're good cards, don't get me wrong, but if I could go lower, I would definitely do it. Gix Command, first of all, is kind of like our sweeper, because every once in a while you'll get in a matchup with against aggro or something like that where they just have a really good turn and they drop like 3 creatures and you got to find a way to kill them. And so Gix Command does that pretty well. It usually can clean up the board. Some circumstances when they have like double 3 power creatures, then, you know, it's a little bit not as nice. But on the flip side, we are also playing creatures in this deck, so you know, at the worst case scenario, you can sacrifice their creature and get back some creatures from your graveyard, like Voidwing Hybrid or the Arcane Proxy, or even the Aether Channeler, things like that. Or if you don't have anything in the graveyard, but you have something in play, then you can put the lifelink and the 2 counters on the creature and help kind of stabilize the game. Yeah, that's kind of it for that. Memory Deluge, just a good draw card, good refuel late game. Yeah, just enough said about that. And we're trying out one Kaito. It seems to fit the deck synergy very well, and so I really liked including it. Like, if we bounce our Aether Channeler, we get to play it again, which is really nice. We also get the bird token sometimes, so we can bounce that and trigger our Kaito. We want to bounce the Arcane Proxy so we can cast another spell, so that's another thing we want. And then we don't mind bouncing the Voidwing Hybrid if it means like some extra value, so that one's also fine as well. So a lot of things that we're okay to bounce back to our hand and turn on our Kaito, so I think it makes sense to have it in there, but I don't know if it's strong enough of a card that you really want to have a lot of them in the deck, so I just have the one. Okay, yeah, sorry, that was kind of long, but that is the deck, so let's get into some games and see how it does. See you in a bit. Okay, we go second, but this hand is pretty good. And we have a lot of draw in the proxy. Don't have any removal or counters, but maybe we can find it. Well, let's see, Edward Turtle. What deck are you playing? Oh, kind of looks like a maybe a 3-color or could be a Traxa. Let's find out. Okay. Consider, try to find something. Lily. Oh, I think we really need lands, so I think I gotta bin it. Okay, we did get 1 land, that's good, and a removal. Distorted Curiosity. So there's some sort of toxic deck, I guess? Poison deck? Or maybe they just haven't drawn it? Guess I will take the land. Since we haven't needed any removal yet. Then I guess we'll just recast the Augury? The reason to save it? Guess we got another Augury, so no, let's go ahead and just use it. Digs us 1 card deeper. Liliana, Voidwing, or another Augury. Dun, dun, dun. I guess this is pretty annoying. We can grab this. Next turn we can play it. They haven't done much though. This is, maybe they're just don't have a lot of good draws. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I don't have to do that now. Let's swing in. I don't really think they'll have a sweeper on 5, so maybe I'll play both of these out. And if they do have a sweeper, we'll just proliferate and get him back. Okay. Possibly Wandering Emperor here. We can see, I guess. I can try to search for it if they cast it. Kinda feels like Wandering Emperor. bounce spell? Oh, phase out. Okay. Phase out is not a huge deal. This could get my Lily back. But alright. Okay, guess not. They're phased. Alright. Nothing we can do there. We didn't find it. Ivy. Okay, so they do have it. Are they like waiting to OTK us or something? Alright. Well, they don't have the Rot Priest down, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Door up. We'll make them use all their protection now and before they get the Rot Priest down. Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, just one Ivy is not a big deal. I can even cast Proxy to kill it if I really want to, so... Maybe they have another protection, but even so, I guess I don't care. But now I know it's not a control deck, so I don't have to worry about a sweeper. Guess this is safer, I'll just go for this. Okay, they let it go. They felt like they had a stick there, so I'm not sure what... Maybe they have one more protection spell. Okay. That didn't do a whole lot, but we got that game. I'll take it. Okay, we go first, but we have a lot of draw, so I think we can keep this. Two-lander is a little scary, but yeah, with this amount of draw, we should be fine. Probably consider to get a land, and then Voidwing turn 2. They kill it or trade, and then get it back with these guys. Okay. Okay, there's a land. We'll take it. There's another land, but it's not blue, unfortunately. Alright, we just gotta hope they don't have an exile. They might have ossification, which will be a little sad. Come on, Magnolia, you don't want to do it. Just let me get through. Get in there. Okay, sweet, thank you. Then we pass. Okay, we can cast this. Give them another counter. Ooh, no blue lands still. I guess I'll take the edict. Nice to get to 3. Not mandatory, but it's nice. Okay. We did take out the other counterspell and switch it for Make Disappear because we have some creatures. Should I Arcane Proxy? Just to put more pressure on? I kind of feel like this is a control deck though. Maybe I'll wait. We can see if we find a counterspell or something. Okay, or they scoop. The imagination gets the best of you sometimes. I probably thought we just had a full hand of counter spells or something, but nope, we didn't have that much. So, yeah, we'll take it. Okay, opponent goes first. We got a pretty decent hand. I would say it's a pretty good hand, so let's keep that. Early removal, some counter spells, and it's mono red, so now we could be in trouble. Could be in trouble if they play a 2/2 creature here that we can't kill. Alright, that is not a 2/2, so that's fine. And it's actually Boros, interestingly enough. Alright. Do we want to hold up the make disappear, or do we want to Void Wing? I think we hold up the make disappear, because we might also just Shield Grid on this Cabana. I don't want my Void Wing to get exiled. So there's that. Is it worth? Maybe I just take the 2? Alright, let's take the 2. Just in case. A little bit greedy. Ungold Sentinel. Alright, we'll counter that. I was a little worried they would play like a Chandra or something. I would be in trouble, but... Alright. We do have a cut down. I can kill that Kamano. So that works out alright. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about our guys getting exiled. Which is nice. That's one of the things that really hurts the deck. Because we do use the graveyard quite a bit. Another Kamano, okay. Lightning Strike. Okay, okay. Crown and Ichor. Could potentially get this back if I need to. But maybe I should still just kill this Hopeful. Kinda think I should. Because I want to keep this for that Kumano. I could move it up. I don't think I want to do that. And if they get like a big creature here, I'll be a little bit sad. That's not perfectly great, but I guess fine. I could kill that and get back my proxy. Or kill that and put counters on my hybrid for life gain. That's kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Each bonus sacrifices. I mean, I could even just let that stay alive. Is that too crazy? Just get back my arcane proxy to cast something else? Maybe that's better. Because then I can kill both their creatures next turn. Be a little sad if they have a lightning bolt here or whatever. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. I can drown. Drown an Ichor on the... I don't know, Valiant Veteran maybe? Oh, that's also... Didn't think about the counter on my Voidwing getting bigger, but that's pretty nice. Alright, so now we gotta make disappear and a Shieldred's Edict. So we're in a pretty stable spot. We can trade our Arcane Proxy with this Kumano. I don't think there's a whole lot they can do. Okay, sweet. We got it. We got it. Nice. Awesome. Okay, the opponent goes first again, but yeah, the hand is not terrible. We'll try it, we'll try it. Alright, blue source, so we can try to get some removal or something. Looks like Grixis, I guess. But it's a little start, maybe? Could be like a reanimator, who knows? I think we got enough lands, even though they are painful lands. Question is, do I hold up the counter here? Guess I will. Because they might play Fable, and I want to counter that. That would also be something to counter, so yes, nice. Okay. My turn. Aether Channeler. Actually, that could work well with the Kaito. Maybe we'll do that. Alright. That way, it's a little harder for them to kill this. And we could possibly activate Kaito twice, which would be cool. Though Shieldred would not be cool. Okay.
Hold your butts. It's time for Jet Set Classic.
Interesting, interesting.
This track ain't seen the light of day in close to 30 years. Once I dust it off a little, I'm gonna let her rip, so listen up.
Target creature can't attack or block, but I can't target this or they will get the ward. Right? I think that's how that works. So... Target creature can't attack or block until your next turn. Is it worth it to lose a bird, possibly lose my Kaito, in order to get 2 cards? That's tough to say. Maybe I just go for double Voidwing hybrid? It will lose to Gix Command pretty hard. Oh, okay, no. I got a better plan. Alright, so we can make the 2/2 with Death Touch. And then we can bounce this bird. And then we can get a free card off that, essentially. Okay, cool. I think that's worth, because they have to kill both the creatures to stop my Kaito, basically. And we got a card anyway, so it's not like we really lost out on much. And if we can get our Aether Channeler to get in there and bounce, then we get it back. We get to recast it. Is what we want to do. Would be super cool. Dun dun. Unfortunately, they have an edict. Okay. I think we still block in front of this. And they could have just killed the Kaito with the edict, but I guess they didn't want to do that. Alright. We have our Gix command if they don't play anything, or even if they play into it. Okay. So it's all part of their plan. Actually, why did they do that? They could have simply just edict both creatures and definitely killed the Kaito, but okay. Whatever they want. That's fine. They're gonna get rid of my graveyard here, I assume. But I guess we can't help that. Maybe they're gonna invoke us? It is 5 mana. I could double block here. Not that bad, but if they kill one, it's a little bit sad. But I do get both of these back pretty easily. Okay. But maybe they're still gonna invoke. Archfiend. Okay. That's an answer to Archfiend as well. So I could do either one of these. Let's do the Lily maybe? Because I like getting this on here. And then I can also proliferate it and they won't know that's coming. We still get both of our Voidwing hybrids back. So yeah. What you gonna do, opponent? Soul transfer, soul transfer. Okay, I guess not much I can do about that.
Fine, I'll take my zombies and leave.
Nothing else? I think I still do this to get my stuff back. And okay, what did they have? Maybe I still just grab another experimental? Could also go for a land there. Alright, that can get back Kaito, which is kind of tempting. I think we still start with the Voidwings here. Maybe I even do this to try to get another land. Alright. Inkbuster. Inkbuster is pretty good for them, I guess. That's a also strange card, to be honest. I don't really want to Gix command this, but maybe I'm going to. Or I could search for an answer. I guess I could do both. Theory. Okay, let's search for a removal. Oh. Ah, I should have attacked first. Ah, yeah, that was dumb. One poison counter missed. Okay. To be honest, we don't win that often with poison, so it's not. It might not matter, but yeah, I mean, still misplay for sure. Phyrexian Arena. All right. Person's deck seems kind of crazy, like pretty greedy and lots of random cards. Alright. Let's swing. We might end up getting Kaito back on the next turn, but let's, I guess, try to search for something and proliferate. Okay. I think I'm still gonna do this play, and then I can save that for later if I need an answer or something. Then one poison might matter. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. Alright, there's the invoke. I feel like they might have a cut down here. Yeah, I'm not missing lethal or anything, right? It's only 4 damage. I could double proliferate. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I honestly don't know if I want to bounce this Voidwing, so let's just swing in first. Then we can do one of the arcanes and the Kaito. Maybe for the Kaito we'll make the 2/2. Oh man, the ordering. Order. So dumb because I would have wanted to do this after Kaito was on the battlefield, but I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, display city. Yeah, let's just go consider, I guess. Proliferate, we get this Voidwing back. Guess I could play this Voidwing here. Alright. Then, I mean, that's totally why I didn't do it. Yeah, that's the reason I wanted to play Voidwing. Not because I am a Papega or anything, but, alright. So if they don't sweep our board here, then we should be with lethal. We should have lethal. We got one more proliferate. We got 2 counters we can put on our stuff. We can remove creatures or stop them from blocking. Black Sun, Twilight, and they're gonna return something from the graveyard. I don't really think I have anything, but yeah, no point. I'll just let them go first. See what they get. Arching the Dross. It's tapped though. So actually, I can afford to take this one here, but I should be good. That definitely will make me good. I just need to do Gix Command. 2 counters. Destroy. Yeah, we can do that one. 2 counters on here, I guess. Here. Good game, good game. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we got it. So that's that was a pretty dominant showing of the deck. Yeah, let's talk about it. Alright, well that was it for the games for today. Man, the deck did much better than I thought. That was a clean 4-0, and yeah, didn't really have trouble, or not too much trouble at least. It wasn't struggling nearly as much as I did with the other decks, like the artifact one. Don't get me wrong, the artifact deck definitely felt strong, and it didn't ever feel like the underdog, but you definitely had to play it super tight in order to get the wins. But this deck, yeah, not you don't have to play as tight. Um, very often you can get the answers you need by casting your Arcane Proxy, get the spells from the graveyard, so that makes it much easier. Um, and even Aether Channeler was pretty useful in some of the games. So I think overall, yeah, very solid deck, and seems like it's good for climbing, to be honest, because the games are pretty fast and it's pretty fun, and the control aspect of it is still there. Lots of removal and lots of counters and things like that. So yeah, deck seems pretty good. So if you like this kind of thing, go out there and have some fun with Dimir on the ladder. But if you stay this far, please like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya.